Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we shall discuss about Science SSLC Science Chapter 3 Metals and Non-Metals question answers. Question number 1 is, which of the following pairs will give displacement reaction? The answer is AgNO3 solution and copper metals gives displacement reaction. Question number 2 is, which of the following method is suitable for preventing an iron frying pan from rusting? The answer is applying a coating of zinc. Question number 3 is, an element reacts with oxygen to give a compound with a high melting point. This compound is also soluble in water. The element is likely to be calcium. Question number 4 is, food cans are coated with tin and not with zinc because zinc is more reactive than tin. Question number 5, you are given a hammer, a battery, a bulb, wires and a switch. Question number 1 is, how could you use them to distinguish between samples of metals and non-metals? Question number B is, assess the usefulness of this test in distinguish between metals and non-metals. The answer is, with the hammer on beating the sample, if it changes into thin sheet, then it is metal, otherwise a non-metal. Similarly, we can use the battery, bulb, wires and a switch to set up a circuit with the sample. If the sample conducts electricity, then it is metal, otherwise a non-metal. The above tests are useful in distinguish between metals and non-metals as these are based on the physical properties. No chemical reaction are involved in this test. Question number 6. What are amphoteric oxides? Give two examples of amphoteric oxides. The answer is, the oxide which behave as both acidic and basic oxides are called amphoteric oxides. Example, aluminum oxide, zinc oxide. Question number 7 is, name two metals which will displace hydrogen from dilute acids and two metals which will not. Iron and aluminum will displace hydrogen from dilute acids because of being more reactive than hydrogen. Mercury and copper cannot displace hydrogen from dilute acids because of being less reactive than hydrogen. Question number 8 is, in the electrolytic refining of metal M, what would you take as the anode, the cathode and the electrolyte? The answer is, in the electrolytic refining of metal M, impure metal is connected to anode and pure metal thin sheet is connected to cathode. Electrolyte is acidified copper sulfate. Iron and aluminum will displace hydrogen from dilute acids because of being more reactive than hydrogen. Mercury and copper cannot displace hydrogen from dilute acids because of being less reactive than hydrogen. In the refining of metal M, impure metal is connected to anode and pure metal thin sheet is connected to cathode. Electrolyte is acidified copper sulfate. Anode impure metal M, cathode thin strip of pure metal M. Electrolyte aqueous solution of salt of metal M. Question number 9 is, Pratyush took sulfur powder on a spatula and heated it. He collected the gas involved by inverting a test tube over it as shown in the figure below. What will be the action of gas on? The answer is A. No action of gas on dry litmus paper. Second one, in case of moist litmus paper, it turned red because sulfur is a non-metal. Oxide of non-metal are acidic. Question number 10. State two ways to prevent the rusting of iron. Two ways to prevent the rusting of iron are oiling, greasing or painting. Galvanization. Question number 11. What type of oxides are formed when non-metals combine with oxygen? When non-metal combine with oxygen, neutral oxide or acidic oxide are formed? Question number 12. Give a reason. Platinum, gold, and silver are used to make jewelry. Platinum, gold, and silver are used to make jewelry because they are shiny metal and less reactive and they do not corrode easily. Sodium, potassium, and lithium are stored under oil. Sodium, potassium, lithium are highly reactive metals. These metals react to so vigorously that they catch fire if kept in the open. Hence, to protect them and to prevent accidentally fire, they are kept immersed in kerosene oil. Question number 13. You must have seen tarnished copper vessel being cleaned with lemon or tamarind juice. Explain why these sour substances are effective in cleaning the vessel. The answer is copper reacts with moist carbon dioxide in the air to form copper carbonate, and as a result, copper vessel loses its shiny brown surface, forming a green layer of copper carbonate. The citric acid present in the lemon or tamarind neutralize the basic copper carbonate and dissolve the layer. That is why tarnished copper vessels are cleaned with the lemon or tamarind juice to give the surface of the copper vessel its characteristics luster. Question number 14 is differentiate between metal and non-metal on the basis of their chemical properties. Metals are electropositive. Metals combine with oxygen and form metallic oxide. Metallic oxides are bases. Metallic oxides are insoluble in water, but some oxides are soluble in water and forms alkalis. Metals reacts with water and forms metallic oxide and hydrogen gas. Again, this metallic oxide dissolve in water and form metallic hydroxide. Metal produce chlorides. These are electrovalent or ionic compounds. Non-metals react with metals and gain electrons and form action. Most of the non-metals dissolve in water and form acidic and neutral oxide. Non-metals do not displace hydrogen from dilute acid. Non-metals reacts with the hydrogen and forms hydrides. And then question number 15. A man went door to door posing as a goldsmith. He promised to bring back the glitter of old and dull gold ornaments. An unsuspecting lady gave a set of gold bangles to him, which he dipped in a particular solution. The bangles sparkled like a new, but their weight was reduced drastically. The lady was upset, but after a futile argument, the man beat a hostile treat. Can you reply the detective to the find out the nature of the solution he had used? Aqua regia is a freshly prepared mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid in the ratio 3:1. It can dissolve gold, and through neither of these acids can do so alone. Aqua regia is a highly corrosive forming liquid. It is one of the few reagent that it is able to dissolve gold and platinum. And then question number 16. Give a reason why copper is used to make hot water tanks and not steel. Copper does not react with cold water, hot water, or steam. However, iron reacts with steam. If the hot water tanks are made of steel, then iron would react vigorously with the steam formed from hot water. That's why copper is used to making hot water tanks and not steel. This is question answer SSLC science metals and non-metals. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.